everybody, Chelsea here. I've got my hair back because I haven't washed it today. It is Sunday, day off. I'm taking some nice reading time, some nice getting my house cleaned time, vlogging time. I've started vlogging again. I will be sure to upload that video once I get enough footage that I think is interesting to watch. Anyways, today I want to film the wrap up for the month of September. I read a lot of great manga this month and I'm going to talk about it with you today. So let's just jump into it. Blue skidoo, you can too. Okay, first up, I read the omnibus with volumes 3 and 4 of Maid-sama. This is by Hiro Fujiwara. Like this series, I think I enjoyed all 4 volumes that I have read so far. My only complaint is that it's a little jumbled and all over the place at times, but isn't that kind of younger shoujo tends to do that at times, especially older series. I like it though. I think it's a really fun series. It has some toxic moments, of course, but it is classic and things, you know, don't always age perfectly. So I recommend it if you're interested in an older shoujo series, and they have done some reprints of these omnibuses lately. So it's not as hard to get a hold of as it used to be. So I'm enjoying it. These run for $14.99 brand new. I've been getting them used secondhand and they've all been in great condition, and I can't wait to pick up the next one. The next things I read, I have 3 volumes. I'm not like hardcore fan yet. I like the series and I'm going to continue it because I've heard such great things about it and I want to get into more BL, but so far I haven't been super drawn into any of them yet. But I'm reading Sasaki and Miyano. I have volumes 1, volume 2, these covers are gorgeous by the way, and volume 3. I read all 3 of these this month. They are good. I like Sasaki a lot more than Miyano. Sasaki's the tall one, right? This guy? I like this one. I forget his name. Anyways, I think they're cute. I love the covers. I hate how thin and expensive they are, but what can you do? Like, I want to find things that I like, and this one is going good. I just hope it goes, I guess, a little faster going forward. I haven't ordered volume 4 yet, so once I get to go to Barnes & Noble, I think I'll pick that up. I've been picking it up in person physically. It's been fun. I do read it pretty quickly when I do get it, so maybe I subconsciously like it more than I think I do. Next up, I have 2 volumes of another series. I have volume 4 of In the Clear Moonlit Dusk and volume 5. These are by Mika Yamamori. And if you can tell, this one is still in the traditional style. The 1 through 4 are done in this like sketchy drawn manner, and this one is digital, and that kind of threw me off a little bit, but not to the point of where I'm going to stop reading it because of that. But I could see someone thinking, is this the same series based off of the front covers? But they're very cute. The colors are fun for all of the volumes. I'm loving this cute pastel-y gradient pattern that we're getting. This series is about a girl who looks like a guy. She's very masculine and tall, and she's very self-conscious about it, has never really had a boyfriend, and this guy who's well known at school for being handsome. They're both called princes because they're just so beautiful, and they start dating. So it's not really a spoiler there, but I don't really like anything else by this creator that I read so far. They wrote Daytime Shooting Star, Lonely Planet something. I haven't read that one. There was another one that I started reading, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called. If I think about it, I'll put it here, picture of it. But this is the only one I've liked, and I like that it's bigger print. Also, I'm a sucker for the bigger print viz and kodanshas, but this one's good. This one's really good. A lot of people who don't read a lot of shoujo I have been seeing like this one, so I think that speaks well for it, from a fan who loves shoujo and josei to someone who has never read it before. The next volume I have is a long-awaited volume that I didn't know if I would ever get. Crossplay Love, Otaku X Punk. This is volume 5. 7 Seas is killing me with these great releases that are just for me. I feel like they're the publisher lately that has been printing things Chelsea likes. So this series is a wild ride. I think if you don't like messy drama crazy stuff, this isn't for you. It's really funny, and it to me feels like, you know how some people really like Jersey Shore or The Bachelorette or those messy shows that are just for them, full of drama and fun. This to me is my version of that, but I feel like funnier than those probably are. I've only watched maybe a couple episodes of The Bachelorette and I was just disgusted. Not for me, but this is the kind of drama I like. It's confusing, it's a lot of miscommunication, there's people who are cross-dressing and people who are maybe learning a little bit about their personal feelings towards the opposite and same sex. And so I just really have been enjoying it. I think that I am nervous to see how this is going to wrap up when it does eventually end. I have no idea how long it's going to be, but I am going to be picking it up as it comes out because it's so fun. Volume 6 of Come You Can't Communicate. This is a series that I am falling in love with every time I read a volume. I read it and it's like I'm devouring a piece of fruit just so quickly. I love it. I've never really read a 4-coma paneled series and liked it as much as this one. And I've already ordered the next volume. I need to catch up. There's so many volumes of this out and I have a lot to read, which is really exciting. I love the slow burn romance we're getting and I have a lot of high hopes for this series. I'm trying to get my husband to watch the anime with me because I think he might like the anime, but we will see on that one. I have another favorite series that Seven Seas has been putting out. I Am a Wolf, But My Boss is a Sheep, Volume 3. This is one of the slowest releasing series that are on my list that I'm currently picking up as it comes out. Very disappointing. I hate how long these are taking to come out and that makes me worry that no one likes them or no one's reading them and so they're not putting them in priority. I don't know the statistics on that, but I even had trouble finding this manga on my anime list, so that makes me think that not a lot of people are reading this series and that makes me really sad. Some people are turned off by the furry kind of aspect of this with the ears and the tails and stuff. I don't feel like it goes too deep into that territory. I personally don't have anything wrong with furries myself, but if that bothers you, I guess avoid this one. But I feel like this has a not furry aspect to it. I know this is really hard to explain to people because it's not like Beastars. Beastars is very much animalistic behavior, trying to combat the stigma of being an animal in this world where herbivores and carnivores live together. This has some of that, of course. You've got herbivores and carnivores intermingling in the workplace, like Wotakoi. Modern human take on those instincts. I just love this series and I'm not making a lot of sense when I talk about it. I hope that makes sense to you, but this is so sweet and cute. And I love the wolf man and I love the sheep woman. They are so precious. I love both of them so much and I want what's best for them and I want more volumes to come out faster. We've reached the point in the video where I have 2 volumes left and they're both for adults only. I am going to start warning y'all, as I have in a few videos, if you do not like me talking about adult content, or if you are a child, or maybe you know me in real life and you don't want to hear me talk about these, now is your time to leave. I appreciate you watching the video this far and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. But for those of you who are degenerates like myself, I'm going to talk about the 2 adult volumes that I read this month. I devoured them very quickly because I just enjoy these. They're bigger prints. I finally found volume 1 of I Will Never Be Your Crown Princess. This series, I have seen every other volume that's come out at our local Barnes & Noble. I've tried not to buy them online just because they were so expensive, but I think I've given up because now I can't find the other 2. But this one was at my Barnes & Noble. I picked it up. It was plastic wrapped, of course. I was also kind of turned off by the era in which this was based. I'm not a big fan of this era of clothing and like masquerade balls and the rich people and classes and stuff. It's just not for me, but I think I can get past it for this series because it is mostly about the relationship between these 2 people, I think. We'll see how it gets into the politics or whatever, but it is bigger print and it's beautiful. The characters are likable but also problematic. The guy is very problematic, but I enjoyed it. I think the smut level was decent. I have already ordered volume 2, so obviously I will be continuing that. The next one is the series that I'm loving, and if you are into the steamship line that Seven Seas has been putting out, which Seven Seas, they've got me again, they know what I like. This one's really cute, okay? It's called Ladies on Top. This is volume 4. I read these as soon as I get them because I feel like I'm kind of getting like a dose of sweat and soap with this series, only in the sweetness between the 2 characters. I feel like they're pretty honest with each other This volume in particular, they really come to a point where they need to talk to each other and there's no miscommunication happening at this point. They've had all these things built up inside like you would in a normal relationship, and they worry about it and they worry about it and it causes tension, and there's another person that comes into the relationship that confuses them, and then they talk about it. And I love that kind of relationship, whether it goes adult or not. I love a functioning, well communicative couple in my manga, and this one's so cute. And of course there is the sexy stuff in it and the whole concept of him and her switching roles as the top and bottom, I guess. You know, it's just a really refreshing read for someone like me. I feel like I read a lot of the same story over and over, and most of the time I'm okay with that. And I just really like it, and I recommend it if you're into that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, that's what I read for the month of September 2023. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're new here and you enjoyed my content. Or if you just like this video, give it a thumbs up. It lets me know the kinds of videos you guys like to see. If you have any book recommendations, leave them down below. I'm always looking for new things that I think will fit my favorites. And if you've watched my channel long enough to know what I like, I would love to hear your recommendations. Especially if I can find any of it digitally for the first like chapter or two and see if I like it. That's also a plus. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay safe and bye.